Hey guys, welcome back. It is Friday morning, December 21st. I am on my way out to my deer lease outside of Doss for my last deer hunt of the 2018-19 season. I've just got one last deer to shoot. I can either take a buck or a doe. So I am planning on doing some rifle and bow hunting. Whichever one can get that critter knocked down first wins. It is pretty cool this morning. It's about 49 degrees. I'm right here in San Antonio, and it's calling to be about 34 degrees tomorrow morning out where I'm at. So I'm planning on bundling up and hopefully I can get it done. Stay tuned, keep you posted. Well, it's 3 o'clock on Friday. About to grab my stuff and head out to the stand. Hopefully one of them big old boys will come in. Stay tuned. Well, boys and girls, I've just gotten the blind. There's a few doe out there feeding whenever I got here. Hopefully they'll come back. This is the view from the blind. Well, before all the action starts, I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm hunting with. Busted out my old trusty Remington 700, chambered in 270 Winchester, topped off with a Leupold VX3, 4.5 power to 14 power. Been pretty pleased with this setup. Got the pretty walnut stock. Everything I've shot with this thing has gone to the light. Anyhow, let's see if we can get us some critters. Well, we got our first customers of the night. I think these are the doe that I scared off when I came in. Here's a couple more eating some of the corn that I put out. Now, if we can just get their granddaddy to come out, that'd be alright. That little girl came all the way up here trying to win me. I had to close all the windows on the blind. She's almost kind of back behind me, upwind. I can't even see what she's looking at. Clever girl. So that was a close call. One of those does came all the way up to my blind. They're about 100 yards away right now. One of them came all the way up to the blind within about 10 feet, trying to bust me. She kept licking her nose, trying to get a better smell. Like I said, I had to close all the windows and practically hold my breath. But she got calmed back down, and as you can see, she's back with the others. Now come on, granddaddy. Hey there, granddaddy, come on out. Fingers crossed. So with these late season hunts, the deer, after being shot at all season long, are obviously extra wary. So it makes concealment that much more important. I'm not bow hunting, so I didn't apply my scent eliminator spray, but it may or may not have made a difference in this instance. The wind is swirling a bunch, which is why I think that doe caught a little whiff of me, and that's why she came up here to investigate. So I have to be extra quiet and extra lucky, I guess. Now that the wind is swirling, it's actually starting to die down. Now, I don't know if you 6 does. They're all piled up at the corn that I threw down. But now that the feeder went off, they're going back to the familiar food source. So, fingers crossed now that the dinner bell's been rung. Hopefully, something worth shooting comes out. Got some deer feeding off the hill, kind of from back behind me a little bit to my right. There's 2 there. There's a couple more back there that haven't quite made their way down yet. There they are. There's 2 there. And there's those 2. That's a good sign. Looks like the deer are moving late this afternoon. Still got plenty of daylight left, so let's hope we can get it done. Otherwise, I sure don't mind sitting out here another day or 2. Another young buck making an appearance. About a year and a half old. Boy, he's got his nose down like he's chasing does. I've heard that there's sometimes a second rut. I wonder if this is one of those. Watch that walking out. Oh, that's one of the young bucks from the feeder.
What's up, y'all? So, what'd you think about my hunt this evening? Weren't exactly covered up with muy grandes out there, but that's why they call it hunting. So, my original plan this afternoon was to jump in my bow stand and maybe arrow a doe, but that changed whenever I got out here and saw that the wind was out of the southwest, and my bow stand is set up for either a north or a south wind, and the worst kind of wind I could have had for my bow stand is a southwest wind. So, oh well, that's why they call it hunting. So anyhow, so my plan for tomorrow is to hop in my box blind. I hunted at someone else's box blind this evening. I'm gonna hop in my box blind in the morning, and I'm going to see what I can't knock down. There's a one particular buck that's been coming out. He's a pretty good looking 10 point. He's about 5.5 years old at least, and he's I think he's right for the taking. So anyhow, I will see you guys for the morning hunt.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, December 22nd. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Although outside it looks like it's almost high noon, we got a completely full moon right now. I don't think that it's really affecting the deer too terribly much. There's a few deer that are bedded, probably about 40 yards right outside my blind. They didn't move whenever I walked up. They did move whenever a cow walked up and kind of pushed them a little bit, and they bedded right back down. So, as I said before, the goal for today is to knock down that big 10 point that I saw. So, I'll touch base with you guys here shortly whenever it gets a little bit more light out. What's up, y'all? So, it is light enough to do a little bit more filming. So let me go ahead and show you what the current situation is. The wind is blowing, I'm guessing probably about 15 miles an hour out of the southwest, I bet. It was a completely full moon last night, like you saw. That really hasn't deterred the deer very much. There's a few doe and a couple young bucks and yearling out at the feeder, which I'll show you in a second. But the biggest annoyance, I should say, right now is these guys. Don't look at my food. Frustrating. But I just saw another buck out. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I got a cow has his head underneath the feeder. I'm sorry, underneath my blind, eating the grass. He's thumping his head on the bottom of the blind. Anyhow, so I think the deer are finally starting to move here in the late morning. I just saw a new buck come out. He hasn't made it to the feeder yet. That might be him right up there. I don't think he's the guy I'm looking for, though. You see there's a couple deer there. There's a couple there at the feeder. Let's see if I can't get out the binoculars and get a better view. There's a couple for you. Here's a young buck. There's another young buck. That's a doe out there. Oh, what are you running for? Hold on, what happened? There you are. Yeah. Hopefully I can get some footage of a big boy coming out. Well, I guess all the deer have not moved on after all. This little girl just came in from behind me. And here's her babies. Well, that sure is a good sign. Hopefully they'll bring in something with antlers. We shall see. What's up? So I'm just getting done with the morning hunt. Stayed till about 10 o'clock or so is what time it is now, just to try to give any late moving deer a chance to get out here. But at the end of it, the damn cows just are camped out, essentially just right in front of my blind, just all around me and over by the feeder, and they're just not letting anything come in and eat. So that's just how hunting goes. So I'm gonna go in, go get some lunch, and I'm gonna come back this afternoon and see if I can get it done. So I will see you on the next video. All right, so it is hunt number 3. It's about 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 22nd. Want to get out there a little early just in case critters are already moving. I saw a few moving when I was coming back in from town a little bit ago. So hopefully those dang cows aren't going to be still in the area. So wish me luck. So I just happened to glance over in the field. You probably won't be able to see them, but there's a few hogs out there. There's one.
There's about 3 or 4 of them out there. There's one big one that's pushing at least 250 pounds. They're probably about 250 or more yards away. I'm going to make a shot whenever the big one comes out. I'm going to take a shot at the big one. Stay tuned. That was awesome. That big sow, she was probably, I'm guessing, almost 400 yards away. I took a shot and I missed her, and she ran out into the field at about 275, 300 yards away, and I just laid the smack down on her. I just shot her and watched her go down. Her, if you want to call them piglets, they're probably 80 pounds. They're still with her, just hanging around out there. I could knock them down, but I've only got 3 rounds left on me, and I'm waiting for something with antlers to come out. But that was cool. So we just had this boar show up, and these turkeys, looks like there's 3 toms. On my game cameras, that big 10-point, whenever it's been coming out, there's been a big hog in the pictures with him. I wonder if that's him. If not, if that 10-point doesn't show up by the time that it's last shooting light, I'm going to put a hole in that piggy just for eating up my corn. So guys, you don't get to see me shoot that 10-point, but at least you'll get to watch me shoot this hog. Let's go for one of those guys out there. Let's try that again. Oh, come on, 2 of you line up. Okay, so I just shot that boar that was out there eating that corn. I was trying to hold the camera and the rifle at the same time, so I didn't get the best shot and he ran off. So I'm about to walk over here and see if there's any blood, and then I'm going to go over and check out that field and see if I can't find that hog I shot earlier. So let's see what we can find. Well, here he is. Here's that boar I shot. Y'all saw me shoot on camera. He's a pretty good size. I'm gonna guesstimate him at around 170, 180 or so. Big old hog. I couldn't find the entrance wound nor an exit wound, so, but as you can see, I hit him. That just goes to show you just how tough these critters are. Anyhow, guys, until the next video, which will be in the morning. Well, guys, I was trying to get the my phone to play Thunderstruck, but it just did not want to do it and let me run the video at the same time. But here is today's total.
One boar, I'm guessing around 180 pounds or so. One sow, I'm guessing around 200. One piglet, I'm guessing around 50 pounds. Not a bad way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Sure would have been a lot better if old 10 point came out, but again, that's why they call it hunting.
Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, December 23rd, around 7 a.m. I'm back at it again this morning, trying to get one down. I will let you know what happens. So I just noticed that buck right there. He has got a big gash on his side. I can only, not the buck right there, but the one behind him. Right there. You can kind of see that wound. I can only assume that it's from fighting or maybe from got caught on the barbed wire. Anyhow, hope that guy heals up. He sure is a handsome 3.5-year-old. I'd like to see what he looks like in another 2 or 3 years.
Well guys, it all boils down to this. It's a little after 1:30 on Sunday afternoon, December 23rd. This is going to be my last hunt of my last deer hunting trip of the 2018-19 season. The 10-point buck that I've been chasing has been showing up on my game camera for the last several weeks, has been eluding me. I guess he can sense danger. So if he comes out or a doe, either way, I'm gonna knock down some venison this afternoon. At least that's the plan.
So I was really hoping to take a doe this evening, or that 10 point that I was telling you about. But the does took off before I got a shot at them. And the 10 point has not made an appearance. But there's a 3.5-year-old buck that's showing up with no brow tines, or barely any brow tines. And he's maybe a 5 or 6 point, and he's pretty wide. He's probably 16 inches wide or so. And he needs to be taken out. So he's going to be a cull. Unless the 10 point shows up, I will keep you posted.
Well, that's not a bad way to end up the last hunting trip of my season. So I just knocked down a 5 to 6 point, 16-inch wide, 3.5-year-old cull whitetail. When I shot, out in the field to my right, outran 2 hogs. At the distance, I'm guessing they were probably about 50 pounds, maybe some of the piglets left over from some of the ones I shot last night. And they were at least 300 yards. And I dropped the first one on the first shot, and the second one ran off and circled back around and took off again, and I dropped him on the first shot. Again, both at about 300 yards. So, not too bad. Well, here he is. Here is this little cull. He's about 3.5 years old or so. As you can see, he's maybe a 6 point. If you broke one off, he might have been a 7, but with no brow tines, he wasn't going to get any better than he was now, so he needed to be removed. And yeah, let's go find them piggies. Well, here's the second one I shot. So I got him right in the heart. He didn't go anywhere. I don't know if you can see where my blind is. Way out there. So heck, I'm guessing that's at least 300 yards. Now let's see if we can't go find his brother or sister. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Oh, I see him. Here he is. Not sure where I shot this guy, but this little guy is definitely taking a dirt nap. Well, he was a little closer to the blind, but not by much. He was maybe, well, I'll guess maybe about 25 yards closer than the other one. Not too bad. Not a bad way to end up my last hunting trip of the 2018-19 season. Well, here's the grand total between yesterday and today. Crime Stoppers.